Hey everyone, welcome to my crazy life. It's Lori, and today we're doing a coffee tasting of Dollar Tree coffee. Sorry for the weird angle, but I'm trying to get all the things in. So I bought 6 different bags of coffee, 2 of each, breakfast blend, 2 hazelnut, 2 vanilla, 1 of each brand. I'm making them the exact same, and we're gonna taste test them. So first up, we have breakfast blend. We have this is Greenbrier's breakfast blend. And then this is a product of Vietnam. It's Mountain High Coffee Company. And where it's made makes sense now. So this is what the coffee looks like. This is the Dollar Tree. It's a much bigger grind. The Mountain High is almost like an espresso. It's very finely ground, which will make the coffee stronger. Scent-wise, I'm gonna tell this smells boozy to me. It smells like a rum coffee. It is not, but it's what it smells like. It might be like the fruits in it. This one smells very rich and very earthy to me. Now, in each coffee, I'm doing 1 packet of my sugar. Got to keep it keto. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of my heavy whipping cream, because this is how I drink my coffee. And 1 stir. And this explains everything too. You'll see in a second. This coffee is very rich, full-bodied. I'm gonna say this is not a breakfast blend. It says it is, but I'm gonna say that's more like a Colombian or a French roast. Look how dark that is. My breakfast blend from, hi Alex, from the Dollar Tree is much, weaker. But let's try it. This is really good. It reminds me of coffee that I had in Punta Cana. It's very rich. I would say this is definitely not a breakfast blend, but it's good. Almost like a French roast or a Colombian, but it's delicious. Now let's try this one. Lighter, not a lot of coffee flavor. Yeah, it's very weak coffee. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mix the 2 together and drink it like that, because I think that this brings a nice richness and it will help this out a lot, so I'm not wasting coffee. So I'm going to blend the 2 of these together, and that'll be my morning coffee. Because I really like this, but it's a little strong. This is very weak. It's very, I don't know how to explain it. Dry? It's dry. This one has a moisture to it. There should be an oil to the coffee. This is very dry, this brand. It's not bad, it's just weak. It's weak coffee. So yeah, this round I'm giving to Mountain High Premium Coffee from Vietnam. Oh my gosh, it's really good. I like this a lot. This is my favorite so far. I've tried 2, but what I'm saying is this is my favorite so far. All right, give me a minute and I'm gonna go brew 2 more cups. And I'm doing the pour over method, and I should bring one to the table and show you what I'm doing. But these are gonna get dumped, and we're gonna switch over to another thing. I think we'll do vanilla next. So give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. And I have vanilla. So we have this time Premier Placid Roasted Ground Coffee Vanilla, distributed in North America by MW Polar Foods Inc. Says it's a medium roast. So we have that. And then we have vanilla distributed by Greenbrier. Right out of the gate, you can see the color difference. The Greenbrier is darker and looks richer. This one smells very fake vanilla, but no coffee. I'm still getting that boozy scent from this, but it is vanilla in here. If you saw, this one is super dry. Ugh. It was so dry, I couldn't get 8 ounces to brew through my pour over. It just wouldn't go through. And it's kind of fine. This is the exact same grind as the breakfast blend. And I don't expect much difference from the different coffees from Greenbrier. I'm assuming it's the same process. I just put some flavored oil on it. Okay, now I only did a half of my sugar and the other one and half in this one, just because it was kind of sweet the last time. I usually make a much larger cup of coffee. And my tablespoon of heavy cream, which I generally do more than that anyway. But for purposes of this, I want them all to be exactly the same. Now, coloration wise, again, this one is much darker of a brew, and that is lighter. And they both have 1 tablespoon of heavy cream. Okay, let's try this. It's terrible. It doesn't taste like coffee at all. It tastes like fake vanilla dirt. Ugh. Ah, that is awful. Ugh. And the grounds are in there somehow. Ugh. Let's try this one. This is the Greenbrier vanilla. Again, it's very weak. I think I would need to go with more coffee, like more scoops, probably 3 scoops instead of 2 for a full cup. But it's not unpleasant, it's just weak. But I'm trying to do everything the same. So I would definitely add more grounds, but it's not unpleasant. If I had to choose between the 2, I would take this one, and I could always add, come on, you can do it. I could always add some of that Mountain High with this, or some of the, some espresso to richen it up a little bit. I like more of a coffee flavor, but this isn't bad. Definitely palatable. And if I was in a pinch, I would drink this, and I won't throw this away. I'll drink this. This is going directly into the trash. It is disgusting. And if you can tell just by looking at the grounds, I knew we were going to have a problem. You really want a rich, dark brown, and you want to smell coffee. I don't smell coffee. What I'm smelling here from both of these is fake vanilla. This is not high quality premium coffee here, friends. We know that. But I have coffee grounds in my mouth from this one. I don't know how that even happened. So yeah, but in a pinch. But I'm going to tell you, my $3.79 from Aldi for a pound of coffee, so this is 6 ounces, is a little cheaper and much better, in my opinion. Mind you, these are my opinions, nobody else's, and if you like this coffee, more power to you. I don't care for this at all. I would drink this, but I would just have to make it stronger, like more coffee. So now I'm losing the deal of it being $1 because I'm having to use more, if that makes sense. But again, in a pinch, I would totally drink this. All right, let's try the hazelnut, and I will show you how I do the pour over, because this is how I make my coffee in the morning. So we'll do that. Let me get rid of this mess, and I will bring back the hazelnut and see how that tastes, which I have high hopes. Come on, hazelnut. Yes, I'll be back. All right, we're back with the hazelnut. I've got quite the stuff going on here. Again, I've got this Premier Place, I don't know what it's pronounced, hazelnut. Again, this is from the Polar Foods Inc. Different this time. And then we have the hazelnut from Greenbrier. Coloration wise, this one here looks better, and I'm wondering if that last bag maybe was a dud. It brewed better, it smells better, it doesn't look as dry. Texturally, it's more oily. There is an oil to it. Again, the Greenbrier is exactly the same. The Greenbrier smells more coffee-like and kind of fake hazelnutty, but that's to be expected. So we did that. Now, how do I make a pour over? Normally, with my regular coffee, I do 2 scoops, and it's just a regular coffee scoop. This is a ceramic pour over into a glass, but I'll just throw my glasses on the ground. Most days, I'm brewing into a travel mug, so I'm doing 16 ounces. This is boiling water, and this specific pour over holds about a cup. So I have a cup, and if you can hear it, it's brewing through the filter. There's holes in the bottom. It's brewing right into my cup. I've started doing this in January to save money at my work because we can't bring a Keurig, and I was buying Starbucks every afternoon, and I spent last year about $720. That's crazy. So I'm avoiding the Starbucks at work, and I have a different pour over. I have a Melita that I got at Bed Bath & Beyond for $4.99. These filters are super cheap. You bring your coffee, you pour it into your cup, done. I mean, it's so old school, but it's so basic, but it works great. Normally for a larger cup, then I would just pour more water in here a second time and let it fill up the cup. But I think nope, we're not good. So some of these coffees, the powdery grind clogs up the filter, and I don't know why. So now this one is doing it. So it's kind of brewing, but not really. So we're gonna let it go. I almost have a cup in here, and that's fine. So then I take the rest of my sugar packet, 1 tablespoon of my creamer. That's interesting. This one brewed stronger, but maybe because the whole cup didn't brew in. Color-wise, these are very comparable. And then there's that one. Smell-wise, smells like hazelnut coffee. Now that is not bad. That has a nice, rich coffee flavor with the hazelnut. I am now thinking that my vanilla might have been a dud, but we're not going to try it again to see. But yeah, the hazelnut's not bad at all. I would drink that. I don't have an issue with that. Yeah, it's got a nice bold undertones of the coffee that looks a little fruity, and a very light hazelnut, which is what I prefer. So that actually is pretty good. So now let's try the Dollar Tree brand. It's still weak. Even though it looks dark, there just isn't a good coffee flavor. I don't think that this is worth the money. I think you can get other coffees that taste better for the same price. Aldi. I mean, again, I still have coffee grounds. This is 6 ounces. Theirs is 16. It's $3.79. So if I would do the math per ounce, it's close. And for a couple dollars, you know, a little bit more, which I don't even know how much more it would be. So if this was $6, 6 and 6 is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 3. Yeah, it's about $1 more. Is definitely worth it to me. But in a pinch, coffee's coffee. And I have used this before and made cold brew, and it's not bad for a cold brew. Anyway, so I'm going to say, if I had to choose, the Mountain High Premium Coffee was my favorite. This hazelnut, shocker, Cinderella story here. This hazelnut is my second favorite. And quite frankly, I would blend that Mountain High with any of these to give it a more coffee undertone. This is my second, or my favorite flavored coffee is this hazelnut. It's really good. So I hope that was helpful to you guys. I did not try the instant. I'm not a fan of instant, so I wouldn't like it, and I really wouldn't know if it was good or not. But I hope this is helpful, or at least entertaining. And I guess my recommendation is save money elsewhere and get good coffee. All right, everybody, you have a good one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.